Good morning, children. In previous class, we have completed human eye, their structure and different parts and functions of the parts, defects in human eye. Four types of defect we have learned there: myopia, hypermetropia, presbyopia, and cataract. So now in this class, we will study about the refraction of light through a glass prism. So first of all, you understand what is the prism. So prism is a piece of glass or any other transparent material bounded by two triangular and three rectangular surfaces. Mark here, two triangular and three rectangular surfaces. Got it? Now there are some definitions regarding the prism. So first of all, we know about the angle of prism. In figure already you have observed that angle A in figure number 6. So angle of prism. So definition of angle of prism. The angle between two non-parallel refracting surfaces is called angle of prism, or refractive angle you can say. It is denoted by capital A. Then second definitions, angle of deviation. So the angle of deviation of a ray of light is defined as the angle between direction of incident ray of light and the emergent ray of light. In figure you observe that BC is the incident ray, EG is refracted ray, and HI is emergent ray. So incident ray produce forward and emergent ray produce backwards. Both are meet at a point where angle is formed, and this angle is denoted by D. This is the angle of deviation. Clear? So angle of deviation of light of different colors are different. Angle of deviation of red light is minimum and maximum for the violet colors. So three things are important: angle of deviation of light of different colors are different. The angle of deviation of red light is minimum, whereas the violet colors light has maximum. There are the certain factor on which the angle of deviation depend, or factor affecting the angle of deviation. So first is angle of incidence, angle of prism, refractive index of material, and colors of light. So these are the factors which affect the angle of deviation. We will learn more about these factors in higher classes. So now dispersion of white light. As we know that the white light is a mixture of 7 colors. So when white light passes through a prism, it is split into constituent of colors, or you can say 7 colors. The splitting of light is known as dispersion of light. Cause of dispersion. All colors of white light travels with the same speed in air, but all colors of white light travels with different speed in glass prism. It means each color of light travels with different speed in given medium. The speed of light depends upon the wavelength and colors of the light. If the wavelength of color is large, the speed of color is also large. Therefore, the speed of red color is more than the speed of orange colors in medium. Due to this reason, the light dispersed. After dispersion, one word is the spectrum. You see the figure number 8 on white screen. There are the 8 colors is here arranged in a violet, indigo, blue, green, yellow, orange and red. So the band of 7 colors of white light is known as the spectrum. Or we can say that when dispersed light collected on a screen, it forms a wafer of colors. This wafer of colors is known as a spectrum of light. Then dispersion of light in nature. So dispersion of light in nature. In this regarding, first we will learn about the rainbow. Rainbow is observed during the rainfall or after the rainfall when we look at the water fountain provided the sun at the back of the observer. It means rainbow is always seen in opposite direction of the sun. When sunlight falls on the water droplets suspended in the atmosphere after the rainfall, rainbow is formed due to the dispersion of light. The water droplets suspended in air act as a prism. Therefore, when the sunlight falls on the water droplet suspended in air, the sunlight is refracted and the refracted sunlight is split or dispersed into constituent of colors. Thus, water drop suspended in air behaves a glass prism. The red colors deviate the least and violet colors deviate the most. Different colors of refracted sunlight falls on the opposite face of the water, and each color suffer internal reflection. The refracted colors of the reaching the lower surface of the water droplet and refracted again into air. Thus we see the spectrum. It means during the spectrum there are three phenomena there. First, refraction, then total internal reflection, and finally again refraction. Then twinkling of a star. As we know that stars are very far away from us, so numbers of layers of atmosphere between the star and earth, so light suffers from numbers of layers of atmosphere, and already we know that the density of atmosphere are different at different places. Therefore, the layer closer to the surface of the earth are optically denser, and layer above the earth's surface is rarer. As we go higher and higher, the density of layer or refractive index decreases progressively. Means both density and refractive index decreases progressively. Therefore, the incident ray or light coming from the star bends towards the normal as it enters the next layer. The process continues till the light enters our eyes. So, due to the refraction of light, the apparent position of the star is different from the actual position of the star. Moreover, the different layers of the atmosphere are mobile, and the temperature and density of layer of atmosphere changes continuously. Hence, the apparent position of the star changes continuously. The change in the apparent position of the star continuously leads to the twinkling of a star. Or we can say the stars are seen higher than their actual position due to atmospheric refraction of the light. This is the concrete and short. We can say that the stars are seen higher than their actual position due to atmospheric refraction of light. Therefore, star seems to twinkle. Now, the another part, planets do not twinkle. We know that planets are very closer to us, or closer to earth as compared to the star. The planet acts as an extended source of the light. So, the intensity of light we receive from the planet is very large. Therefore, the variation of brightness of the planet is not detected. Hence, planet does not twinkles. So, like this, the numbers of the atmospheric refraction and the natural phenomena in our day-to-day life. Next example regarding the refraction is thus: the sun is seen 2 minutes earlier and 2 minutes delay at the time of sun rising and sunset. actual sunset when it is below the horizon in the evening, the rays of light from the sun below the horizon reach our eye because the refraction of the light. These rays appear to come from the apparent position of the sun, which is above the horizon. Hence we can see the sun for few minutes, or we can say the 2 minutes, even after it has actually set. Similarly, same case is in the sun rising. The sun can be seen about 2 minutes before its actual sun rising. Thus we can about the 4 minutes of additional daylight each day. This is the reason that the sun rises and actual sunrises have the difference of time is 2 minutes. Now some other questions is there regarding the scattering of light. So first we know about the scattering of light. When sunlight enters the atmosphere of Earth, the atmosphere and molecules of different gases present in the atmosphere absorb this light. Then these atoms and molecules of gases re-emits light in all directions. This process is known as the scattering of light. Or we can say the intensity of scattered light is inversely proportional to the fourth power of the wavelength of incident light. If the size of the particle scattering the light is less than the wavelength of the incident light, or we can say I proportional to 1 by lambda to the power 4. It means blue colors of the sky, greenish blue color of the sea water, red colors of the sunset and sunrise, and white colors of the cloud are due to the scattering of sunlight. That's all. The application of बंदे लगले बस ध्यान नहीं
नहीं हो रहा, छोड़ दीजिए आप सब। बीच में मोबाइल आपका स्क्रीन दिख रहा है।